Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading, and this is Dee Fernandez, your tarot reader, your psychic, your astrologer, and past life regression practitioner. Let's see what we have today. We're using the gnome cards. Let's see what they say. We have the vacation, holiday in Italian, la vacanza. And so this is, the vacations, and this is the Ten of Cups. So maybe you're going on a vacation, Capricorn. Maybe you're coming back for one. Maybe, it can be a holiday, right? There could be a celebration coming as well. That could definitely be what this is about. Let's see what else. And we have the Nine of Swords, and it's a duel. So these two men are fighting here. So maybe somebody's fighting on a vacation, but they're definitely fighting it out here. And we have the Magician, and that is about a new beginning. It is about somebody who wants to protect their new beginning. Yeah. And savings. And he is putting his money in that little bank here. And somebody might be saving their money, totally true, in order to have either a vacation or a new beginning. But somebody could be fighting here. Yeah, that's an interesting card there. Let's see what else we have, Capricorn. And we have time for a deep dive, the Swan Spirit. So swans are about love. Yes, they are. And they mate for life. They do. Wow. And when they say time for a deep dive, they could mean maybe in the water, but this is a number 6. I feel like they mean in the mind, the subconscious mind, for time for a deep dive, because it's a 6. That is recognizing something. Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. All right. They're so cute, aren't they? Yeah. And that is another recognition too. Somebody may have recognized, Capricorn, that you're playful. Maybe they are. Somebody wants something very beautiful here. But this fight over here, I'm not sure what that's about. And Spirit has a plan. Yeah, it looks like that. What that means usually is that Spirit has planned this. This is all fated and predetermined and all that. Yeah, let's see what else we have here, Capricorn. And let's use these cards. Let's see what we got. And we have engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. And the dragonfly is about being lighthearted. It can be about finding out about something and things coming to light. Some Spirit has a plan for you, said Capricorn, and you're gonna find out about it. It's like there's something fated here. And it is a new beginning, I believe it is. It's this engagement or a partnership. Somebody wants to be committed or engaged. The mask, not showing true feelings, hiding and personifying, pretending, deluding, and potentially gaslighting. But somebody here could have really been fighting, not showing their feelings here. Yeah, maybe they were having a duel with themselves. Maybe that's the case. That's fighting with yourself about, hey, this is not the life I want, or I don't want this, or I do want that. We're supposed to focus on what we want, right, in order for it to manifest, because, So, whatever you say you want, you set that intention, and you go get it, and, try to focus on the positive affirmation rather than the negative one, which means I don't want. No, don't do that. Don't do it that way, right? So let's see what we have, Capricorn. I hope you guys are well. Take what fits in this reading and leave the rest out. If you want your own reading with me, I offer psychic readings, tarot readings, past life regression sessions. That's right. And so you are going to call out the formatting if you want a live video call, or or a video recording, or I can record that live call as well, for sure. If you don't understand somebody, you don't trust them, you don't know them, you just met them, etc., that's a good idea to get a psychic reading on them. The tarot reading at the end of that, in that psychic combo, really kind of, is the icing on the cake, because now you hear more in a different way, right? With the cards. Cards bring, a little bit nuanced interest, insight rather. Yeah. And so, Mystic Sense is a free 5-minute reading for you guys, a psychic reading. Everything is below in the description box, Capricorn. So check that out, please. And my readings are lots of fun. They are. So let's see what we got. The bottom of the deck here is the Chariot. So this is about movement. It is. And with all this kind of holiday and celebrating and be playful and engagement, you look like you're going somewhere here, or you're going to make major movement with this person. Yeah. So let's see what else we have. I feel like you're going to have news in this reading, because we have Spirit has a plan, but we have this dragonfly about things coming to light. The Hangman showing up. Eight of Pentacles is in the reading, Capricorn, and there is a decision that's been made in this reading. And we know that when we start with the Holiday and the Magician, and these are action-oriented, right? You're going to go on a holiday, basically. Savings, that's another kind of action-oriented. But the Spirit has a plan, and time for a deep dive with the Swan Spirit. There is movement in this reading, and we have the Eight of Wands that is, influencing that, or that is kind of, I don't like to say confirming, but that is supporting that idea that there's change here. Yeah, because the eights are about change, they're about progress and movement. And so we have 2 eights in the reading as well. We have the Eight of Pentacles right here. And like I said, eights are about movement and progress. 8 is a power number, right? 2024 was a power year. Yes, it was. And this year is a 9 year, which is about things completing themselves. Like, in other words, a lot of endings and new beginnings, but completions definitely. Yes, and fulfilling chapters, whether or not you want to, continue, and it could be just fulfilling itself, and that's it. And it serves that purpose, and maybe for a certain period of time, and that's it. So that's what the 9 year is about. Here we start with the Hanged Man, and it can be about somebody here who has kind of looked at things from all angles, right? Now, it can be a sacrifice and a release. And when things are coming to light here, and you're going to find out about something gets released, right? And, a release can be anything. I'm releasing these aspects about my personality that I don't care for. I'm releasing a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or whatever. That could be going on here too. But I feel like what has happened in this reading as well is somebody here has like a bit of an awakening here. I feel like we have the Magician showing up for sure. He is awakened as to all his powers. Yeah, I feel like somebody has kind of awakened in this reading for sure, to at least, I would say, in a major way. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune here as well. And, Capricorn, this can be a Sagittarian, but it's usually about divine timing or taking a chance on something. And fate and destiny. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is about, right? Everybody wants the Wheel of Fortune in their readings. Yeah, they do. And so, and that's a very good card. It is. That's also about good luck, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, in the overall energy here, I feel like this is more kind of an epiphany. There could be a sacrifice here, though, because you or your person, Capricorn, the readings can always be switched, are ready to commit. We have the engagement, and this card, this Eight of Pentacles, is about this man being very attentive, very devoted to his job. And we know an engagement is a devotion. Yes, we do. For sure it is. So somebody here, I feel like has sacrificed, has released something. They have. And there's also something about, remember I said it could be something psychological though, right? How you look at life, and that can change everything, of course. Yeah, I feel like somebody had an epiphany where their heart really is, and I feel like that is with you, Capricorn. Yeah, that's what that's about right there. And the Knight of Pentacles is sitting in the past. Let's get a card here. Not the past, it's what is helping you. With the Two of Swords, this is like, I don't have any power. Like I'm at a, it's kind of like somebody was at a stalemate about their job, but it wasn't like the stalemate is I don't know which way to go. It was like, I don't have any power and I have to go this particular way. I'm being, the universe is co-creating with me, and it's really pointing me or wanting me to go in this particular direction. And so somebody realizes that here, and this is what is helping. This is like the divine is, and the Wheel of Fortune is about the divine plan as well. It sure is. It's also about divine timing, divine everything, right? But this Two of Swords, Capricorn, showing up here with this Knight of Pentacles, that is most likely you. Could be another earth sign, but that is what's assisting here. It means that the universe comes along, excuse me guys, the universe comes along and says, like, they have a greater plan for you. And so they take you out of, there was a tower here, at least prior, right? But the tower had come in and taken you out of whatever you were doing, or it made you you felt increasingly unhappy in something, and then you're like, wow, I need a new life. Yeah, and we know somebody could have been fighting. We have the Duel card here. That could be a third party fighting. It depends. It could be somebody in their subconscious fighting over what they want. And what wins is you, Capricorn. This Two of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles is this energy where I don't have any power, and I have to go with what my intuition is telling me what to do. I have to go with this divine truth, basically, and go along with spirit, because I feel like I'm being taken out of it, or I feel like I don't really have a choice. I feel like somebody realizes how important you are, or how wonderful you are here. And maybe they have found that out themselves. Maybe this was coming to light with them. Doesn't have to be like a gossip thing, or or somebody comes to tell you. It could be within the person here who is really choosing to have a divine union with you, Capricorn, but it's really choosing to go with the flow. Yeah, we're coming into the Pisces full moon lunar eclipse on September the 7th, and that is the same energy. It's like, let me just surrender to what the divine is doing. So when we talk about surrendering, and this could be you surrendering to a relationship with somebody, but it almost looks like somebody in this reading has surrendered to the divine about it. Yeah, for sure. And so they know exactly what they want, but I feel like it came in a difficult way, most likely, like a tower moment. It's going to depend, of course. We have the Ten of Cups in the past. Our greatest revelations are always through a tower. Yeah, they don't come when everything's perfect and, everything's great and you're going to go out dancing and play tennis or whatever you're going to do on the weekend and be with your friends and it's going to be a good time. That is not when you grow. No, because we grow when we are challenged. Yes, when we are tested, basically. The Hermit and the Ten of Cups sitting in the past. Now, this Ten of Cups is about somebody realizing how important you are, or that you are there happily ever after. And the Hermit is here. The Hermit the Hermit is the enlightened one, right? After he, steps aside and finds contemplation, time to contemplate, and introspection and meditation, and all that quietude and solitude and things like that bring him awareness and clarity, spiritual insight. And that's what somebody has done here, right? And they know that the divine is guiding them because they are the Hermit, or the Hangman is also an epiphany. Wow, right? There could be three people here too. There could be an earth sign, or maybe a Virgo, but there could be, it doesn't have to be. It could be this air sign over here, King of Swords, but there could have been three people here. It's a possibility. And in the heart of the matter is somebody really wants their wish, and they're willing to do the work for it with the Eight of Pentacles. They're willing to do all they can to make this happen with the Eight of Pentacles there. Yeah, they really are. And they see where their heart needs to be. Yeah, and the Page of Swords reversed showing up here. It is showing up with the King of Wands. That is coming into play. So maybe there is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. We have this King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. We have the Hermit, and any, another earth sign would be Taurus, possibly, because we also have We have the Knight, right, showing up. All right, Pisces is here, etc. It could be anybody, though, because these energies are definitely coming through as embodiments, right? How somebody is behaving. And we have the Knight of Wands here coming into play. This is about taking action. I've already thought as long as I could, or I've already went over the details. This is very Virgo. We're in Virgo energy, too. The Page of Swords is a very Virgo energy. It really is. And this Mercury energy, Gemini as well. Even though Virgo is not an air sign, Virgo and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. So they are similar in that way, about intelligence and thoughts and yeah, and everything that has to do with the mind, right? Yeah, which can be plans and goals and conversations even, right? Yeah. So, but what we have here is somebody taking action, and they have worked out all the details, I believe. Yeah. And here we have the Six of Cups, and that Six of Cups, Capricorn, uh, is how you are being affected by somebody. Somebody feels like you're very special. That's what this is about. And we have the King of Pentacles with it. This could be somebody from your past. It doesn't have to be. It could be somebody who just feels that you are unique. Yeah. And the King of Pentacles is with it. So maybe there's another air sign that may be you. And we have over here, this is in the near future, the Six of Swords. And this is an ending and a new beginning because of the transition, right? That's the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a transition. So we see somebody, there's a release here. There's like an ending here. We have a completion, the Ten of Cups. We have the nines. We have this nine. That is a completion. The Hangman can be a release, which is a completion. Yeah. And here we have the Ace of Cups with the Six of Swords. This person's coming to like swoop you up, or you're doing it, but that's what this is about. This is, I want a new beginning in love, and I'm not looking back here anymore. This person's coming from somewhere, a relationship or somewhere that is like it has affected them big time, because they're like, well, I don't, Two of Swords, I have no choice but to go try and make my wish come true with Capricorn. So wherever they're leaving, this guy's looking forward. He's not looking back. No, but he is leaving something somewhat like significant. It could be an aspect of themselves that is, in a much lower kind of energy, and now they've grown. Could be that, but I don't see that so much. I feel like it's more of something physical. It definitely could be. But they could be leaving behind like arrogance or, something like that. I really don't see arrogance here in this reading, but they could be leaving behind some aspect of themselves. Doesn't have to be arrogance, but just some aspect of themselves that they don't, that doesn't serve them anymore. Maybe they were too afraid to come before, and they're just like, hey, I'm going to have courage. This is my life, and I'm living once, at least in this incarnation, and that's it. Courage is the new part of me. It could be like that, right? The King of Swords is in the how you are affecting this person. You have encouraged them to influence them to make a decision, maybe about love, the Queen of Cups, maybe about a water sign, and return to you, Capricorn, Eight of Cups. Wow, that's how you have affected them. The Eight of Wands is the hopes and fears, and it's showing up with the Two of Pentacles. And this is, I hope for change, I hope for growth, I hope for progress, for sure. And the Wheel of Fortune sits in the potential outcome. I'm going to leave it here, Capricorn, because it's such a beautiful place. I'm not going to mess with it and clarify it. I feel like that card is all about your good luck, and divine timing is coming into your life. Honestly, I believe with a divine partner. Yeah. Going to end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If you guys want to get a reading with me, they're lots of fun. Check out the description box. And also, Capricorn, please like, share, and subscribe. It does help me to keep these videos coming. It really helps to support the algorithm here on YouTube, yeah, for this channel. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a great day.